little busy at the moment. What's up? It's your boy Cintron coming back at you with another reaction video. And I kid you not, that's my real name. And today we're looking at The Roommates. Quiet, bro. And talk about women change when you get status. Boy, how I know that to be true, boy. Hypergamy and all the other trappings. But anyways, let's get to this video. Kids, don't join that gang. Or, unless it's the man level up squad.
Click. You know, you downtown in Athens after a big win, right? And so you get to that bar, and there's just this female that's up on you, like she's around you, like can't no other females come around because she's up on you, and it's like not even y'all not even really having a major conversation like that. Yeah. Females want to spit you. This man are ducking females. This man and she. Especially once I got to University of Georgia, that's when things started to shift. Cause you know, Athens is a small little town, and so when your name is known at University of Georgia, like you're known.
Somebody.
What is that like? Man, it's interesting, bro. It's really interesting, and it's good, and it brings its perks. Yeah. Then it also brings its negatives as well. Yeah. It's like, have you ever met somebody and like you don't know this person from nowhere, but somebody you knew from your past maybe told them something about you, like maybe one of your exes gave them a briefing about you.
A briefing.
So you meet them and they're like, "Oh, it's
kind of beefy."
And you like, and you trying to be nice to them, and you know what I'm saying? They just are just like, you know, not feeling you off the jump, or you have to almost prove to them like you're a good person.
Oh wow!
Whatever, and that's some of the experiences
screening
I had. Like you have, it's no in between. Like you have the extreme where people are excited, like, oh man, you're really current, and then you have other experiences where it's like people have this stereotype of belief about athletes that we're all stuck up, that we all, you know, are womanizers, that we all, and so it's like you have to almost prove yourself, and eventually I just
one size fits all.
I'm gonna just be me. I'm gonna be humble. I'm gonna be you know who I am, regardless of how you feel about me, or regardless of what you think you know about athletes. And so that's one thing that people don't really talk about, but it's very real. Like you have to put up with, or you have to learn how to navigate. You have to learn how to navigate people's perception of you, even though they don't even know you.
That's real. That's interesting. That's a great point. And
Preconceived notions, baby.
We moved to UGA because this is honestly the third time I think I've seen you in person. The first time I saw you in person was my junior year of high school at the football game. The second time I saw you in person was it was my sophomore year of college, and I went to Club Miami. I don't know if you remember Club Miami back on Buford Highway.
Oh yeah,
you remember Club Miami? So Club Miami was having like a Christmas party, something like that, something around the bowl season, and they're like, and we got special guests, UGA Bulldogs. We're gonna be coming to the club. And I was like, wouldn't it be crazy if I run into Rennie at that time? And literally, bro, I don't know if you remember, but I remember running into you because you guys came in like your
you don't remember.
I was like, man, and all the girls just came flocking. I was like, dang, man, it was so awesome. But that was the second time I met you. But so what is the attention like as like a superstar college athlete? Because it's like, in the city, they know you because everyone's a huge UGA fan. Like you have 90,000 people
around nowhere
games who've been hearing your name all the time. Like, what is that like being so young with being such level of superstardom?
It's a lot, man. It's a lot, and at that time, you know, you had things like Facebook and social media was starting to become big. And so you could be tagged and whatnot, like, and it was like you had a target on your back a lot of times, man.
Really,
the love was there. The fan love was all great and all good, but once again, like I had to be able to separate the reality, right? And what I mean by that, I had to be able to separate the fact that like most people that come around, you know, whether it's the girls, whether it's a fan, they love me for what I do,
not for who you are,
for who I am.
Man,
and I had to separate that. I had to learn, and it became more apparent to me the more that I grew, of course, because you 21, 22 years old, you don't have any full concept of that. But the more I start to learn, the more I start to understand that once again I can't buy into this hype.
How do you set like so?
Pause. All right. Just want to get into one thing he said. Separating those two realities. Yo, I mean, you don't even have to be a celebrity or someone famous, but be in love for what you bring to the table. And men deal with this a lot, you know. We're seen as just, you know, these tools. Women, sit down. Okay, what's your name? Where are you from? What do you do? How much money you roll in? Like, why are you trying to count my money, count my finances? You know, are you my, you know, a bank advisor? But no, they want to know, can you bankroll their lifestyle? Can you afford them? It's like, we're not shopping. This is not Macy's, and this is not checkout line. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are you checking me out? You know what I'm saying? I'm not checking you out because I'm not put you back on the aisle. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. But like, you have to, you know, be aware of that. I don't even say, almost say cautious. Be aware of that. Be aware of that, but be wary of it. You know, because it's gonna come. You know, you let's just say you're a man of modest means. You make, you know, 30 between 30 and 50K, something like that. But you know, chicks gonna be checking for you. They making a list, they're checking it twice. They don't give a damn if you're naughty or nice. Can you bankroll my lifestyle? You know what I'm saying? Like, she got a Gucci bag or whatever, a Fendi bag, Prada, whatever. You gotta assess. Can I afford her? Is she within my financial means? And it's like, there's no, I'm not, what do you call it, objectifying women at all and saying that. But you know what it is. Let's hear more from the dude. Anyways. Click.
Girl meets you.
Yeah.
She's flirting. She's excited. How do you know, like, the difference?
That was one of the toughest things. You find out eventually. you start to understand manners. Just like when you go to the club and you know the ones that's you know, they ain't really about nothing. They ain't got no substance. They want you to buy the drinks and get you in for free, and then they ain't about that life. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I already know.
They ain't really about you. Like, so after a couple of disappointments, like, I learned pretty quickly.
Portal.
Like, there's certain types that want to be with you in that moment.
Can you tell us a story? Because you're a superstar, man. We gotta hear. So what was a story of, like, a girl or where you thought she was really into you, but it turned out she was just there for it?
Oh man, it was I mean, it's embarrassing to talk about. I mean, it would basically be like, you know, you downtown in Athens after a big win, right? And so you get to that bar, and there's just this female that's up on you, like, she's around you, like, can't no other females come around because she's up on you, and it's like y'all not even really having a major conversation like that or whatever.
So I'm sorry for jumping. This girl, you come into the bar and she, like, approaches you.
She approaches me.
So she goes up to you and it's, okay.
Yeah.
Head hunting, boy.
I might know her from class, but we ain't really talk like that. Like, we, you know, see each other. She's attractive, and whatnot, but we not really cool like that. Yeah. But I'm in that bar in Athens. I'm in, and it's after a big win, and now she really know me. Like, she extra friendly, like, you know, and so we cool, we hanging, we kicking. It gets to the end of the night. 11, 12 o'clock approaches. Yeah. Game time approaches. You know
trying to get the end zone.
So all of a sudden now, when it's time to leave and go home or whatever, it's like, oh, I'm not that type of girl. Like, and now it's like a complete different personality.
Wow. Fire dog assistant coordinator.
Hugging up under me. Now it's like.
They call it
so
new GM.
There for the ambiance.
The ambiance, bro. Wow. Like I said, success.
Wow.
The perception of success is addicting, and it can make people act a certain way that they normally wouldn't.
Pause. Nah, bruh, nah. See, that's where you got to get the before you hit the field. You gotta take the crimson pill. Suss that out, man. Like, ain't finna be wasting my time, my night, and then come home. We all know what you're here for. What do you call it? Like my Charlene said, you know what I'm here for. I'm just here so I won't get fined. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just here to see if she is fine. And then she's gonna be mine at the end of the night. Like, nah, I ain't finna waste my time, like some floozy who just wanted attention. First, minutes. She all up on me. Yeah. I mean, I'm trying to, like, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm a starter. I don't ride the pine. I'm trying to find out that she ride the pine. Back to the video. Click.
So after that happened a couple times, man, I just was like, wow, like this is, I ain't with this. And still, it kind of is tricky because if you're not careful, like, it becomes an unhealthy, like, relationship with yourself even, because you almost, like, get into the position where you, like, need that to feed your ego, you know, which becomes part of that whole culture of being an athlete or being that celebrity or being in that position. Like, you don't even realize that this is happening. It's almost like moment, that success becomes so addicting, like whether it's on the field and then off the field, it's like you're always looking for that next, that whether that's female or whether it's that feeling of success.
Wow.
And it can become very toxic. Yeah.
Wow. So when do you feel like you saw a tangible shift? Because you so after old buddy got hurt your freshman year, you started the rest of the season, or did you guys
start the rest of the season?
Okay.
Yeah.
So when did you see that shift where, like, this is when things started getting out of hand? In regards to, like, people knowing you, in regards to, like, now these NFL scouts, now people knowing that this $1 million payday was coming.
Yeah.
When do you feel like there was that shift for you?
Man, it was probably after my sophomore year, going into my junior year. That's when things got really, really crazy. Just, I mean, as far as like football was still football. You know, I went out, did my thing, made sure I stayed disciplined, but just all tight, like, I call them vultures. Like, people that just smell success. Yeah. And they just want to come and get what they can get.
Oh, my goodness. Feast.
They seem like they're there for the right reasons, but they're really not.
Pick you to the bone.
So you have, for example, people who would, I mean, I'd be talking to them on Facebook. Yeah. Wouldn't even know that, like, this is an assistant for an agent that's just really building a relationship with me, so that they could, so that they could eventually set me up to have a meeting with an agent or something like stuff like that. That was just, like, crazy. I mean, people who, in some cases, people who I grew up with, like, their auntie is in insurance or something.
Oh yeah.
So all of a sudden, it's like, hey.
All right, yeah, everybody's got an angle, man. Like, I mean, that's just sad. You know, the more the riches, the more responsibility, the weight of screening. Man, like, screen, get back, or the screen, hit the screen, fool them, throw their ass off. Damn, yo, that's vultures, dealing with people that come into your life just to pick you apart, literally. Like I said, everybody's got an angle. We're trying to, what are you here for? Back tracing, you call it 6 degrees of separation. How do I know you? I mean, hey, do that Japanese thing. You roll up on somebody here on the street, you know what I'm saying, in Japan, and you just try to holler at them. Slow your rolls, homeboy. Who are you? Where you come from? Where do I know you from? You can answer any or several of those questions to their satisfaction. Skirt, or like, and it'll be polite, but that refusal is refusal. So yeah, man, I just gotta know who people are in your circle, and that's what I mean. Like, when I go out with people, and drinking and having drinks, and all this, money changing hands, and all this things are flowing. I'm watching, careful. I don't know you. I'm not responsible for you. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that status, boy, status. Because if he was just a run-of-the-mill dude, wouldn't even give him the time of day. But they see you going places. Hey, all aboard. They're trying to ride your train, ride your coattails all the way to the league, to wherever you're going, to success. You say they smell success, then put in on any of this success, right? You're just trying to come and reap the benefits. Nah. Anyways, let me get up out of here. Yeah. Hey, roommate. Hey, yeah. Hit that outro button real quick.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe if you want.